and welcome back, folks, to Gypsy Chat. I'm your host, Gypsy Rose, and today our guest is all the way from the 14th century. Please welcome Mr. Leonardo da Vinci.
Where am I? What is this place? Who are you?
Well, Mr. da Vinci, I'm Gypsy Rose, and this is Gypsy Chat. We're here to talk about your life and your amazing accomplishments.
Okay.
Start with your birthday.
April 15th, 1452, I was born to a wealthy man named Ser Piero and a peasant woman in Vinci, Italy.
And your education?
My education, let's see, until I was 15, I studied myself at home with various scholarly texts, and as a boy, I was exposed to the wealthy tradition of painting in Vinci.
And when you were 15?
My father sent me to a workshop in Florence until I was 20 years old, where my talents became so great that I went to study in the Painters Guild in Florence.
And then what?
I went to work for the Duke of Milan after that. I worked for him for 17 years, doing various paintings and studies, and I worked on several buildings and architecture and things of that nature.
And then what did you do?
From there I stayed in that place and I studied several things such as flying, nature, mechanics, architecture. I designed everything from fortresses to churches.
Wow. It says here that you lacked a stick-to-itiveness.
I would not say so. I had very, very many interests, and so I studied several paintings I would paint several paintings at once, and I would study several things at the same time, and for days I would lock myself in a room to merely study, and some days I would go out into nature, and I would also carve up dead bodies and study their organs and such.
Did you just say cut up dead bodies?
I did, and without me you would not know as much about medicine as you seem to know today.
Well, anyway, let's continue.
Yes, let's continue.
It says here you discovered how to square a circle.
Yes, while in Milan I fell in love with geometry and became fascinated with it and studied it for several years.
Well, thanks a lot for giving us a little more to study in school.
You're very welcome, young girl.
Anyway, please continue.
My final patron, I had several other than that, but my favorite man was the King Francis, and I worked for him for several years. I continued sketching and teaching, even though I suffered from an ailment in my right hand, and until I died on May 2nd of 1519, very sadly, cradled in the arms of Sir Francis.
Well, there you have it, folks. The life of this great man, the one who invented helicopters, scissors, and a submarine, Mr. Leonardo da Vinci.
Thank you very much.